Yo, 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 welcome everyone to TCR Trinity Competitive Racing. And we have made it to Season 11 on F1 2020 on the PlayStation 4. We are finally here for Season 11, but not officially. This is preseason testing, so not to get everyone's hopes up, but we are not starting the first race just yet. That comes in 2 weeks' time. I guess I was gonna just release the track name, but the schedule has not been released yet, so I almost slipped there, although more details will soon follow. My name is Cfreeze22. I will be commentating tonight's preseason testing, getting you all up to date with all the new drivers, returning drivers, and contenders for this year's Golden Class. If anyone isn't interested in maybe joining or being a part of the league, the link to the website is down below in the description. You can have yourself a look. And if you are a TCR member, already a driver or some degree, definitely give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Obviously you should be. And, we can get this Season 11 kicked up, very nicely. We're almost at 300 subscribers, so that would be really nice to get before we hit our first race in 2 weeks' time. And there's a lot of exciting stuff, and I'm kind of more or less going to talk about some of the new exciting stuff we have, and I can't say it all if it's not released yet, but that's kind of what preseason testing is. So we're going to go through what we can today. I think if anyone was watching a little bit earlier, I don't know how, but I can't see the names anymore. I was messing with the options and I can't seem to see any names. So if anyone knows how to get the names back up, you could let me know. I think it's a glitch or a new glitch in this most recent update, I guess. I don't know, unless I'm just blind. But, oh, there they are! I didn't do anything, I swear. I did not do anything, I swear. Oh, that was nice. That was good timing. All right, never mind. we're all set. It would have been tough not, doing the whole stream without that up there. So hopefully it sticks around. Anywho, we're here, Season 11. This is the Golden Class. Like I said, the website will be down below if you would like to join. We're almost at 300 subscribers. Keep up. All up to date for Season 11. Some new things coming out relatively soon, and just stay up to date and keep your eye on things. Tomorrow we actually have the Platinum Class preseason testing. Sorry we didn't stream the Silver Class last night. The commentator that usually does it, 007 Professional, if you remember from last season, he with the whole snow throughout the US and Texas and the middle of the US kind of got hit, so due to lack of electricity we couldn't really give you the stream yesterday. But we do have Golden tonight, we have Platinum tomorrow, both at China. This is technically week 2. We did do a little bit last week non-streamed just to kind of see how it was. It was also at China just to kind of see how things would go. Double week of testing. And so yeah, this is really it. We'll be picking teams and cars in the next week, and we'll have that all out. Schedule will be released as well very soon. We got a trailer coming up. And if you guys haven't seen the 2 top 10 videos, they're just the last 2 videos on the channel, the top 10 overtakes and the top 10 wrecks of last season. Give it a watch and hopefully you enjoy. But yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about the drivers today. I mean, pretty much all throughout the stream. It's only me tonight, so we'll see how much you all can tolerate. But I think it's a very new type of grid, as I should start to go on some other people here. Here we got Dre Diggy. It's kind of a new style of a grid. Now, let me just preface this in saying that all the drivers here are not confirmed. We haven't confirmed the grids. This is technically still tryout preseason testing. So some of the drivers might be a reserve, some of the drivers might be full-time, they might be trying out for silver, golden, or platinum in multiple classes, and they might not be in here. You know, we'll see how that all goes. But for the general public, most of these drivers will be on the grid come in 2 weeks' time, which is, I believe, I should be a little bit more prepared, you know, but, you know, we go with the flow. March 3rd is when we start? Is that when we start? March 3rd is the golden class date, so in 2 weeks' time from today will be race 1, so this will be a very similar type grid, but I think the one person, if you were watching last year, you would realize and remember Chargers in the Racing Point. It was all first come first serve with the car, but he was in the Racing Point last year. He picked it tonight, and he did win races last year. He is our silver class champion of season 8, and he took a season off in season 9 and then came back for season 10, and I kind of talked with him a little bit before the season to seeing if he might want to go to platinum, because his two other rivals in the season, Stanley, who also got himself some wins, and the golden class champion of last year, Jippo, both moved up to or trying out for platinum, probably most likely going to be in the platinum grid for next season. Chargers didn't really want to go to platinum, and I asked why, and he said, I want to be the first person in TCR to win all 3 titles. He's got the silver title, and that's a check mark. You can't take that away from him. He's going for the golden class champion this year, which I think is a very realistic and probable option. Is Chargers, it might be your golden class champion. I mean, I'm not the best at predictions, but I mean, you know, there's many other drivers we haven't seen, but that's what he's going for. That's his mindset coming in. He wants to win the golden class champion. Then he could, you know, take some time off and come back in platinum and repeat, you know. So that's kind of his mindset there. Another silver class champion, F1 racer, who is your season, let's get this right, season 9 champion. F1 racer did race last year in silver. He didn't really have the best of seasons. He I think finished in the top 10, but wasn't really as much of a contention. But F1 racer is also a silver champion. He's trying out for golden. He might make it in, and he might also go for the golden champion. He is also a candidate for that, so that'll be kind of cool to have these two silver guys going at it for the golden championship, you know. So that's kind of a cool storyline throughout the season that, you know, kind of interests me. You know, hopefully I can do a bunch of commentaries throughout the season, and I'd be able to see that. Another face I'm sure some people will realize is Dre Diggy. He didn't race full-time last year, but he had some pretty nice reserve races, and also not so good ones as well. But Dre Diggy's returning. He's proven he could win in golden class. He is a very quick driver in that, and you know, it's nice to have Dre Diggy, a TCR veteran, on the grid in golden. You know, he's been around for many seasons, and he's proven that he is a good driver. As we have a McLaren out over there, that might be McLaren and McLaren. The McLaren is in the gravel, and he's also a returning driver. Let's go back, returning to drivers. He did race last season in golden class. Let's see where he finished. I want to, as we're coming down here from the pole time. Oh, whoa! Who was that? I think that was the Red Bull driver. Holy moly. We might not even get to the first race. Gotta take it easy here. So McLaren did finish outside the top 10 last season, but maybe he'll want to improve on that. He's also a returning driver. So looks like most drivers setting their lap. Chargers You gotta watch out for this guy, I'm telling you. At the moment, it's ISRL Assassin on pole position, a 29.508. That's at the moment. Let's see what Chargers could do. Alright. It seems like Chargers might be the only other person. I think maybe Perry and JW Gaming. It might also be on a lap. Possibly. Actually, JW is going to cross now. Nope. Pit lane. Chargers to the line. DRS. Woo, baby. 29.652. That's only around 3/10 off a pole. That's what we like to see. Just barely. I think Perry... Nah, Perry's going to abandon. So, alright. So we have Assassin on pole position for this preseason test. Chargers currently, or will finish up P2. And that'll be it. So we will continue throughout the race when there's dull periods. We'll go through some of the other drivers, a lot of which are new drivers, and one of them is Assassin. This is brand new to the league, so it looks like he's put in a nice time there, and maybe he'll be a nice contender, as it certainly does seem like that. And we got 15 for tonight's preseason, which is quite nice. 15 right on the grid. Drizmic has not set time in. McLaren must have been DQ'd from that incident we saw for a few moments ago. So I don't really know what to expect here. It's been a long time we haven't had TCR. I'm actually kind of excited that we're getting back going. The last time we raced was before Christmas. It was back in December. For those new people who might not be aware, we took a nice healthy off season to get ready, for this season. And last year was very unique, and I think every season is unique. They all have their uniqueness to them. And I think 11, I can't believe we're on 11. That's kind of crazy, given that we only do, probably around 2 seasons a game, 2 seasons in a year. It's been a little while. It's been a little while, and it's cool to see these new drivers come in here with the old guys and, see what they got. And also, over the course of a few seasons, they get to, put their time in and improve throughout the ranks, and maybe get into a higher class, where when they first joined the league, they were probably not very close, to making that goal. So, I like to see that progression here. I'm sure a lot of these drivers will progress throughout the season, and, might even reserve in some platinum races, taking the line off. In golden class, the only assist you can use is, I think this is a formation. This is a formation lap. This is a formation lap. The only assist you can use in golden class is the racing line. Every other assist is off. Tonight we are running strict corner cutting. It was supposed to be strict. We had regular on the last few preseason tests, which we apologize, it should have been on strict, although TCR does use, and for the new drivers, probably not understanding the full way we approach it, a full announcement will be released before the first race in 2 weeks' time. But we do use a mixture of regular and strict corner cutting, and we do regulate and very harshly on the regular corner cutting, and we do it in the best way that we see fit, and it's a constant improvement throughout as well. So it's I'm not saying it's perfect, but it provides some good racing. We saw last year we used it, and we're gonna continue using it and seeing how it can improve racing and just the league experience in general throughout. So I think it'll be let's get to pretty interesting, but all that will be more explained farther out Let's make sure we get all our stuff to, because you know I'm kind of forgetting. I'm more excited to see all this, you know, who's coming back, you know, all these drivers, you know, look at all of them over there. But we got a race tonight, which I'm not really prepared. It's been a long time, 50%, you know, it's a long time. Here we got the track map. Alright, we're going to take that off. Alright. And like I always say when we do this, you got to leave your, even though it's a preseason, we got to do the predictions. I'm just going to predict. I like what I see out of Passassin. I think his time was quite quick. I think he will finish P2. I think Chargers will end up getting P1. I don't know. And I kind of changed that last second. We'll put Bam Bam P3, and that's my final. And we will see how this goes here. 15 drivers line up the grid for the preseason testing here at China. This is race number 0. TCR Golden Class Season 11 starts now. With a little bit of a delay, we start now. As everyone looks to be okay. Passassin gets a nice start. Look at that. Racing Point fending off the Red Bull. The McLaren down the inside. It's going to be Chargers in P2. Nice racing here all throughout. The Red Bull and McLaren going side by side. Looks like who gets the traction out of the corner? Oh, I think that's the Red Bull gets it, but just barely. A little bit side by side action. Hard braking. The Mercedes goes deep into silent. It's all single file throughout. Down in the back, a little side by side, the Ferrari of Dre and JW. Oh, we got a McLaren. McLaren's spun again. He's gonna be in the rear, but no big damage. I didn't see any wings flying for the most part. It looked all clean. Passassin out in front locks up that one pretty good, man. And I think it's all about strategy here. We see the... Oh, there we go. Speaking of which. It seems like it's a one-stop, but you could also do the 2, depending on the tires you start with, which Perry is the first guy in the medium. Oh, we got a... Whoa! What do we got? We got a... Oh, man, that Haas in the background. I think that was Gold Raider. I didn't know if there was a safety car or not. No, it looks all good. I didn't know if he spun or that was some lag, but... Let's take a look back here. Perry defending from Silent. I think Silent, RR. Oh, we got a VSC. Oh, man, look who is it. Whoa. And it's TJ. Yeah, you see him in the background. Man. That isn't nice, TJ. Oh man, that you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Crashing out in preseason testing. When you need a lot of laps and just I don't know, he must have got on the curb there and just kind of spun it. We've seen that from time to time. We going back green. The gap's kind of close up here. It's still within a half a second, so we'll kind of have to manage the gap, and you know the penalties will be a factor. Extensions for sure. So it's we're in here for the long haul, but I like this top 3, 4, 5, even 6. There's a nice little grouping here. Looks like who's that? That's Perry. You know the softs. They're not gonna last that long. The softs. They're gonna be dead in a little, a few laps I'll give it, and then I think it'll go off. But Perry with the medium, he's the leading guy on the medium. He's going down the inside. Let's see if it'll stick. Ooh, Bam Bam, got the traction with the softs still. The softs are still there. They're still there. So you got 3 guys on the mediums. You got Silent and JW. They're all, look how so close to the back of the Haas. And DRS is now enabled, so when they go on the back stretch here, they're all gonna have it on each other. So this is where the fun begins. The only guy on the hard tire is Ryan. He must have pitted, unless he started on that, but it'd be 2 laps. Oh, we got a spinner. That's Drizmic, the other AlphaTauri. I don't like that from AlphaTauri, you know. Coming from AlphaTauri myself, you know, my team doesn't look too good down here. I don't know. We might have to do some changes, but man, the AlphaTauris don't look so good at the moment. You know, it's only preseason. Maybe it was an engine, you know. Oh, McLaren also went for a little spin. A few little spins early on. I mean, let me just preface this by saying, yes, it is preseason testing, but I feel like the weight of this race versus... Whoa, here we go. The weight of this race, versus the actual season might be, you know, a little less. I think people will practice more for the regular season than a preseason, so you might see that a factor. But silent, let's see. You see a nice view here. Side by side. Oh man, look how they're gonna stick it around. Might get the switch. No, he's gonna hang it in there. Bam Bam's gonna give him the room. Little contact, but it's gonna be Bam Bam still on those softs, and he's gonna take advantage. Oh man, it looks good. Looks good though. Nice hard clean racing. I like that. I like to see that nice and early. Looks like Bam Bam will keep the lead at the moment for this position. For the actual lead, it is still Passassin. I'm pretty sure within the next lap or so they're going to have to come into the pits here. So we have another yellow. I think that's McLaren in the back. TJ has now left the session. Here we go, we got DRS. Wow, look how close they are! They're going 3 wide. Why can't I get a good view? There we go. Who's gonna get on top? It might be the Renault. And it is going to be the Renault. So JW comes out on top. We have a little bit of position here. Chargers comes in. Chargers comes into pit. A few other guys up here. Bats Plus now in P2 after Chargers pits. And it's these 3 guys. They were just jostling for a position, and the Renault was able to get on top. That's JW Gaming. He also raced last season. He joined in, I think, more towards midway towards the end of the season, more as a reserve, then got a full-time ride. So this will be his first full-time season, so he's relatively still new. He's only got a handful of races under his belt. And him and his partner in crime, I'm assuming, because they both joined at the same time, X Ryan as well, in the Renault at the moment, also came in midway towards the end of last season, so he only also has a few races under his belt as well. So these guys will have a full season to show where they really stand in the Golden Class, and it seems like so far... Oh, here we go. Oh, nice save by Giggle. Nice save. Who was it? The Alfa Romeo, or was it the Haas? No, it was Alfa Romeo. Nice save there. He almost fully spun it around, but seems pretty good. Bats Plus comes into pit. Passassin comes into pit. F1 Racer will inherit the lead, but he got Perry on those mediums. So the softs are they're going to be gone now. I mean, they're done. The people are coming into pit. The mediums are now taken over, and Perry is now that lead guy. He was all race. So if this strategy comes into play, you know, Perry, he might, you know, down the line, you know, we'll see how the strategy lies, but he might have a bigger advantage on starting on the medium than the guys on the soft. So will that be more of the winning? You know, in preseason testing, it's all about, yeah, you know, you log your laps, you get your speed, your setups in tune, you get to kind of see how the field is and all, but you can also test your strategies. I mean, preseason testing, I mean, I'm sure a lot of these guys race, they probably already know the strategy. Unlike me, I have no idea what's the best one, but Perry probably knows, yeah, this strategy's the best, you know, I already know I'm gonna win. Me, on the other hand, I have no idea, so let me know if you guys are watching and you know what the strategy is. Let me know which one's the best, so I don't, you know, I could stop talking over here. But Perry seems like, I think F1 Racers, he's gonna have to pit this time by for sure. You should see him dart in the pits, and yes, he does. Oh no, he doesn't. Oops. No, he does not. One more lap, maybe. We got another yellow, and that's Driz Mick again. The AlphaTauri. So we had a few spins earlier on. Interesting, Chargers puts the hards on. Passassin also does. Bat Plus as well, the hards. So they're going to the end. I wonder if F1 Racer will... See, you just lost the lead. There you go. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at this battle through the S section. Wow, nice. I'm sorry I missed that. That probably looked real nice through there. And for F1 Racer to hold on with those softs, kind of still stick it around, that, you know, that's kind of cool. But Perry now inherits the lead. Not the full lead, but nonetheless, he is the leader. You should see F1 Racer has to come in this time by. So we got that annoying glitch there. And JW, what other battles we got in the back? Here we got the Alfa Romeo. Down the inside, he's gonna go for it. And the Renault gets the traction. Nice. Good stuff. There was a little bit of contact, but you know, Robin's racing, right? Gets the DRS again, so double DRS for silent. F1 Racer does go into the pits. And it's the Alfa Romeo moving up. That's good. Nice little battle there. Good stuff. Good stuff, gents. And Passassin just set the fastest lap of the race, so he's proving he is the quickest guy. He's the guy to beat. And if that's the case, Chargers better get a move on. I will just take this quick moment to just say that once again, this is just preseason testing. If you guys have not already liked or aren't already subscribed, please do so. If you have any comments or questions about next season, something you want me to bring up, let me know in the comments. This would be definitely the time to do it during tonight. Our link to the website is down in the description. Our also link to our affiliate Fanatec sponsor is also down in the description. So if you're getting any Fanatec gear for this upcoming season, use the link in the description below. A portion of the the money will go back to the league to help out TCR, so use that link in the description. All our social medias are there. Yeah, so that's kind of what we got going. Dre is the first guy with the penalty. But I will continue to go through some of these drivers here, kind of get a sense of what the field looks like. I think the only gap we have right now are these two, which seems kind of constant. Oh, we got another yellow. Oh, just a quick moment it is. So how about let's start at the top. Excuse me. We've got Perry the dog returning for this full-time season. He did race, I don't remember if it was, I think it was potentially a portion of last season, but I'm pretty sure it was season like 2 seasons ago or something like that. He did race with us, also in Golden. I'm pretty sure. So he's returning this season, and he's going to do a full-time seat, full-time ride. He's always been a quick guy. I'm pretty sure he's also a proven Golden winner. He has won a race in Golden in the season that he did compete, so you know, he's also another guy that could be a contender. You know, let's see how his attendance is. Let's see how, you know, how well prepared he is. From my experiences, I think he has a good shot at it. You know, it's just whether or not he could put all the marbles together. And at the moment, it seems like he's doing a fair job at it. Also, a new driver, well, fully new driver, or silent. I'm pretty sure he will be a reserve for Golden class. He just so happens to be making the preseason testing here in Golden class, but I think he will be a Golden reserve, maybe full-time. I'm not too sure, but he's also a completely new driver. So he's another one to watch out. We really don't have a track record of him. Maybe others know him, but here in TCR, he's brand new. JW, I mentioned earlier, he joined about halfway last season, and this will be his first full-time ride, along with his teammate Ryan in the Renaults. And Gold Raider, he's been around a few seasons now. He had a nice season last year, I believe. Maybe it wasn't. Or was he in silver? I don't even remember if he was in silver or golden. It had to have been golden. But, yeah, he's returning as well. He definitely has the speed to do it. He had a few weird moments last year, I'm pretty sure. There was one crazy wreck he had last season. If you look at the last video that was posted on the channel, the top 10 wrecks, he's number 2. Man, that wreck was crazy. Nice helmet as well. Gold Raider will get past Ryan. But Gold Raider, crazy wreck he had. He lost it at Japan, and his car went holy moly, went up in the air, flipped a few times. I've never seen a car flip in this game. Personally, I've never seen that, but I saw it then. So if you guys haven't seen that, check that out. That's really the only thing I remember from Gold Raider season. So I apologize, Gold Raider, but you know, we're here for a strong season now. Assassin, he's your pole position guy today. He's also a brand new driver. We have no track record of him. I'm sure other people will know what he's capable of, and to me, he seems like a real contender. Coming out here, getting pole position quite quick. You know, there are some other guys that might not be, you know, at the session today that also might be a good contender, but this guy, you know, he looks pretty decent. You know, let's see how he is throughout a whole season, though, if he could keep it all together. But definitely proving so today that he's a good contender. Bats Plus also a fully new driver, no track record. This is the first time I'm actually seeing him, you know, here today, as well as probably some of you guys. And in that Red Bull, now the Red Bull last year was really good. It was the champion. You know, it was Jippo and Arrow who won those titles last year. So here we have Assassin making a move on Ryan. Should be relatively easy. He's got fresher tires. He moves on up to P5. And the net P2 guy would be Bats Plus, so he actually inherited P2 over Chargers. Let's see if the Red Bull can close the gap. It's over 3 seconds, so the Mercedes at the moment of Assassin seems to be extending the lead. But we'll see how this all shakes out with the strategy. The medium guys are still out front. Chargers, we had mentioned earlier, Season 8 Silver Class champion. Took a year off, came back last year season, and he had a really nice season in that. He plans to win the Golden Championship this year. So That's good on him. Passing. Nice little move there. It's up to P4. I mentioned F1 racer as well. Season 9 Silver Class champion. Looking to maybe move on up after not having the best season last year. Maybe it was too much celebrating. But we'll see where he ends up. Nice helmet as well, look at that. And Bam Bam returning to the grid, looking to be in golden. He did he did race last season. He had to pull out for the last few races for some other reasons, but he's back on the grid for season 11. And he's also a really, I'm pretty sure he won a race last season, so he's also a proven golden winner. As the medium guys, look at that. They all came in. Besides Gold Raider. But lap 12 going on 13 must have been the strategy call. Because everyone just dove in right then. Now let's see what the lead is from P1 to Perry. Perry was the lead guy in the medium tire, and he's 8 seconds off of Passassin. Now the problem, there's a few. One of them is he's got to pass quite a few cars to get up there. The other problem is you're almost about halfway through the race. And the other problem is, you got to pass some Chargers. You got to pass some of these guys. But the good thing is, he's got the younger tires. Now, will that make a factor difference of only 6 laps? I don't know. Maybe we'll see towards the end of the race. I don't know how likely punctures are, but I'm sure those hards can go pretty much all the way. He's going to overtake one car here. He's going to try. Wow. And the Haas gets it. So Perry moves on up. Now he's up into P5, and he's already 7 seconds off the lead, so I don't know. Seems good to me. He's that lead guy from those medium runners. Who else did we not mention today in the stream? Bam Bam we left up on. We'll look at the gaps. Let's check the gaps out. Looks like we got a nice gap here, so we'll right on board here. We'll pick up with the other drivers later on in the race. But it seems like Gold Raider's getting caught. And Ryan as well. He pitted, I think he must have pitted on like lap 1 or 2 for those hard tires. But we're halfway through the race now, and it seems Bats Plus is going to get the run here. The thing with China is everyone waits for the back stretch. And then when you get there, it's a somewhat easy overtake, but you also got to do the braking as well. Ryan didn't get fully all of the braking there, but yeah, I guess that might be the problem with this track. Everyone just waits for the back stretch, and it's once you get the DRS, the battery, you turn it in high gear, and there's really not much to it. But I guess everyone likes what they like, right? And we got Bats Plus though. He's gonna have to probably wait for that back stretch, like I said, unless he could get him before the S section. We did see that already today. Kroner music. What's going on, Kroner? He says, "Go F1 racer, go." I like that. Well, at the moment, he's not going much. But that's okay. We're in preseason. You know, we're chilling. And I'm sure a lot of people will know, preseason testing means nothing. It means nothing in F1. It means nothing. And now in league racing, will it mean nothing? I don't know. Maybe it does mean something, but Bats Plus. Another DRS overtake. Should be nice and easy. Yes, he does. And Perry's starting to move up. Oh, who's that? We got Alfa Romeo. Chargers getting overtaken. And Ryan comes into pit. Alright, so we had a little bit of... few things happen there. And Silent is saying now he's the quickest guy on track. It would make sense. He just pitted for those hards, but he also did an overtake at the same time, so I don't know. Blend Machine! Hey everyone, excited for my stream tomorrow. Yeah. He will be doing the Platinum Class preseason testing. I don't know who alongside, but I don't know, I'm also available if you need me. As I won't be racing, so. Or maybe will I? Should I? I don't know. I'd have to find my wheel. I don't know where I put it. Perry's actually looking really quick though. He's got to clear Golderator. Now if this was real, you know, in the season they were teammates, Golderator probably would have let him pass how many corners ago. This is preseason. These guys, you know, they're fighting for the spot. Oh, who spun it? Oh, Chargers. I think that's number 5 as far as spins, so I don't know. I do remember at China, I don't know if it's on this game, but more so last game and previous, the tire temps on some of these specific tires, especially in that snail section leading up onto the back stretch, if the tires start to heat up, you know, you'll lose it. Maybe that's what we're seeing. Maybe the setup's not right. I don't know if that tire temps is much of an issue, but I mean, it could be if you're, you know, moving the car a lot. That could be because we've seen about 5 people, I think 3 in that same corner, so it could be a setup issue as well. We don't know. But Perry, I'm still interested to see what Perry could do, because he's got the youngest tires here. You know, compared to the top 2, you know, and it was the gap around 8 seconds, and now it's coming down. He's around 6 seconds from the lead. Now will Bats Plus, will he battle with Perry? Maybe that'll give Passas the lead, or maybe Bats Plus will use him with DRS. I don't know. We'll have to see how the pace looks, but seems like these hards, you know, he just kind of put them on a few laps ago. They're still kicking. What up, Mr. Joshua? Let's see how Ryan does on fresh mediums. Whoa, Perry, where are you going, Perry? We will see how he does on mediums. We will definitely see that. But now Perry's got a 3-second time penalty, which these other 2 don't have. That's gonna, you know, that put him right back at the 8-second mark, unless the others get a second, you know. Yeah, but we're in preseason testing. I mean, I was gonna mention, I don't know, when we used to do preseason testing, as in the Platinum class, I remember it would be Breezy, myself, go-to guy, you know, Sean. Whoa, the Red Bull, nice save. Whoa. Nice save by the Red Bull. Good reflexes. I like that. But when we go to preseason testing, you know, we would be bluffing left and right. We would never show our full speed. I don't know if I mean, it could be different here because some drivers are trying to prove they want to be in the spot. It's kind of an evaluation race, but I guess we all knew that as champions we were going to be on the grid no matter what. We didn't show our cards. I don't know if that's so much a thing these days, but I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe people don't do that. Maybe people just want to win all the time as Perry moves on up. Silent. Pretty sure he has the fastest lap. Is coming into the equation. We'll have to wait another, wait till the backstretch here. Because oh, look at this! Oh, I like that. But the Red Bull, look at him. He's going to hold it. Nice. Who's got the traction? The Red Bull. Oh, man. If this is a glimpse of what we have for this season, I'm in. There's been some nice little battles here, and a lot of these new drivers you don't really know. Most of these drivers probably don't even know each other at all, you know. And if we're able to race, you know, side by side, even in preseason, some of these guys don't even know who each other are. You know, this is the first time we're racing each other, so that's kind of impressive to me. Already we're able to respect, because that was some good racing there. Good, you know, a good attempt, but also a good defense, and that's what you like to see. Who do we have? We had Ryan on the mediums. He's got a 3.5 gap. We'll see if he can close the gap. Who did I leave off on? I know I did Bam Bam, Golden. Talked about Ryan. We talked about Dre returning. Chargers. Giggle is also returning. He had a pretty nice season last year. As he gets a time penalty there. Commentator's curse. Drizmic is also completely new. I think is that him in the car? Yeah, no, he's still moving. So he's also completely new to the grid. Not having the best of preseason, but like I said, you don't read into preseason. I mean, you could if you want, but you take what you could get, I guess. But he also has a full season. You know, there's a lot of new drivers. And then, whoa, Red Bull. We saw a few laps ago he got loose and caught it. So now I'm thinking that must be a setup issue, possibly. But it seems like Silent with those fresher tires and maybe the setup, he's able to. I think he might have the pace advantage. Let's see, we got Golderator closest to Bam Bam here. That's another battle. Let's see if you could get him with the DRS. Oh, he was going to try for it, but nope. Thinks better of it. Which is a good move for him. Oh, wow. Wow. Bam Bam gives him the room as well. He saw him coming. He had to move out a little, but he saw him coming, and man, that inside line through turn, was that 2 or 3? I think that's 2. You get some good traction over there. We've seen that all night. And Bam Bam was able to keep the position. Who spun? Was that McLaren? Yes, that was. So we did have a yellow. That was McLaren. Hopefully, and I'm going to say this very, I guess more in a positive note. I don't know what I'm trying to get at here, but you know, I mentioned earlier in the stream the driver's progression and stuff, and we did. You know, I'm not gonna. You know, in McLaren's case, last season probably didn't go the best. You know, the way he always would want to, but hopefully, because we saw, you know, a few moments in races where wasn't his best, and he'd have a few slip-ups. Now I'm wondering, is that a setup issue? Is that throttle? Is there a particular way that you're driving the car not right? Maybe, you know, it could be many things, one upon many. It could even be that your wheel's not set up correctly. I mean, you don't really know until you figure the problem out, but I really, you know, hope McLaren, you know, I love practicing with the, you know, all the drivers and whatnot, and you know, maybe we can, you know, get that figured out and take your season from last year and, you know, improve upon it. So there's always stuff to improve on for drivers wherever they finished, and I hope, you know, everyone improves it, you know, at some degree, and I think that's nice to see. Who's that out there? That's Drizmic getting out of the way nicely. We got Dre digging. Oh, we got Chargers. Even the people who, even the drivers, you know, this guy won last year. You know, he won many races. He's also not having the best race, but you know, even he has things to improve upon. You know, there's, I love that progression in league racing and within a league as well. Like, you know, everyone has something to reach upon. But that's me rambling. You know, I don't gotta ramble no more. I guess that's the problem when I'm alone in the booth. I start to ramble, and when somebody in the comments, you gotta say shut up, and I'll shut up. But if I don't hear it, I'm gonna ramble. So we are nearing tonight's race. It kind of went quite quick. Blend says you're doing great. Oh, thank you, Blend. You're just saying that. I don't know if people like my rambles. Thank you, Jose. You know, I just ramble, you know. If you want to listen, go ahead. If you don't, all right. But I like to ramble. I like to keep it, you know, keep it going. But Passassin, I'm actually let's ramble some more. Passassin here. I'm impressed. I am impressed. You know, I did hear throughout the Discord, throughout the, you know, the past few days that he's had practice at China. I think he's had some other league races at China. He's done time trial, because when you're a new driver in the league, at least this season, you have to submit your top 5 time trial times. So he also had time trial times at China. He's done other, I think 2 other leagues or something at China. So he's got practice at China. You know, so maybe it's not surprising. Maybe if others approach, you know, I'm going to say Chargers probably didn't have 3 league races and 2 time trial, you know, at China. But if he did, then he'll be in trouble. You can only read into it so much, I guess, in preseason, though. But Passassin, back to my point, I think he is a true contender. I got to see who else is supposed to be on this grid. You know, because last year we saw the dominant factor in Flying Jippo. Jippo also, you know, last season, he's the Golden Class champion last season. He's going to be moving up to Platinum. You know, taking the racing line off. But, you know, will we see this guy dominate? I mean, it's all, you know, he's in a Mercedes, even though it's an equal cars, but you don't know. Who else are we missing, though? I'm actually kind of curious. Let me. I think this is. I don't know if anyone didn't attend that was supposed to, but I know Jones Jones isn't here. Obviously not. You know, but there might be some other contenders not here tonight that... Blinn says gold class will be... I think it will be this year. I really do think. We had some nice racing already. I mean... You had, this guy right here, another new guy, Silent, had some really nice overtakes. Bats Plus as well. Some good saves, some good defending. You know, I like to see that. And the fact I'm seeing this so early on makes me think we're going to have a nice season. You got F1 Racer, you know. I mean, there's a lot of... I give respect to a lot of these golden drivers. And, you know, hopefully... And Bam Bam, look at Bam Bam here. He also had a nice battle with Golderator, you know. So already tonight we had some really nice overtakes, defending, a few spins, but you're gonna see that, but no real wrecks, you know. You know, no big wrecks. Chargers just at the quickest lap. He did pit though. But it's gonna be a good season. It's a 12 race season. The schedule will be out posted soon. But I'm pretty sure. That's no secret. I'm pretty sure most of the drivers kind of knew it would be a shorter season than last year was 16. So it is a shorter season, but it's still a long season. 12. That's 12 races. That's 12 weeks, and that's a lot of racing. But I hope some of these golden drivers throughout the season can improve their seasons. Kind of judge where they are throughout. You know, maybe they're doing really good with the racing line on. You know, maybe they want to try to take it off and try to, you know, I know next season will be on the new game, which we'll have to see how that goes, but in order to race in Platinum class, you have to take the line off, which we've seen drivers do from Golden. You know, they move up the ranks, and that, you know, they learn from the Platinum guys and kind of do some reserve races. You know, so we'll see how many of these guys get influenced and say, hey, I want to be in Platinum next year. That's, you know, that's kind of cool. But I got to take the race line off. You know, how do I get there? You know, and we've seen drivers learn and actually be pretty successful with it as well. So, you know, we all start somewhere. We all start somewhere. I'm sure many of us can relate to that. We probably had the braking assist on, the throttle assist, the steering assist, even do it for me assist. And we take one by all, you know, one off each time, and we learn that, and then we take another one off, and because these cars are kind of, I wouldn't say they're hard to drive, but they're hard to be very quick at. I mean, you could drive the car, you know, you could go around the lap, but to really get the most out of it is another thing. And Bam Bam finally on the back of the Golderator. Those softs are starting to fade, and Bam Bam right down the inside. And you know, we saw Golderator, I would say about 7 to 9 laps ago when he pitted, got past Bam Bam down the inside, and the soft tires kind of worn out, and now Bam Bam with 18 laps on them, hard tires, got back by. So that's kind of the battle over. There's nothing left in those softs for Golderator. Ryan as well, 10 laps. He might get Golderator in these closing laps. Let's see if Ryan, he's got the DRS, and then we'll go back to the front. Let's see if he can grab his spot here. Whoa, maybe, maybe not. Golderator goes deep? No. Maybe on the front stretch. The front stretch. And that's Chargers who spun again. Around the outside, maybe. Down the inside, maybe. No, nope, and nope. He's going to hold on here. But we are on the last lap. These guys are also having a nice pad. I'm trying to keep an eye on, but we're at that time. And I did mention earlier in the stream, like I said, Perry had the memes on. You know, will he catch Passassin? Well, the question is kind of no, because he's got the time penalty, but, you know, he did a really good job with it. If some things lined up a little bit better, maybe he would have gotten there. But it seems like Passassin, your pole sitter, had a very nice preseason testing first race here. He's going to win tonight's Chinese Grand Prix. Perry in second, but with the penalty, will get slipped to third, Silent in second. Also, a very nice race from him. Who gets the position here? Ryan Golderader's got a puncture. I think he got a puncture. He's got a puncture. Golderader's got a puncture. Giggle, DRS. Dre defends. Giggle around. Giggle deep. Giggle off the track. And Giggle doesn't get it. It's going to be Dre in the front, but who's got the more penalties? Giggle's coming back. Giggle don't got it. Oh, he's got it at the line. He's got the time penalties. Dre had more. Golderader's got the puncture. He's going to finish 11th. And a rough day, I would say, even for Chargers. I'm going to put him in the conversation. A few spins from Chargers. Drizmic, his new driver, wasn't. I think only one spin or so. McLaren as well, one or two here and there, and TJ didn't even make it to lap 2, so wasn't the best outing. You know, but we'll have to look at the time trial times. We'll have to look at the grids, and we will have the grids finalized, and we will pick teams and all of that. And in 2 weeks' time, season 11 for the Golden class will be underway. Silver class is on Tuesdays, Golden class on Wednesdays, and Platinum class, the top division, is on Thursdays. And tomorrow we have the Platinum class preseason testing that will be broadcasted by none other than the Blend Machine. And like I mentioned earlier, if you are not subscribed already, please do so. We're almost at 300. That'd be nice to start season 11 off strong. You know. Oh, I didn't even see Chatty Duck over there. Oh, what up, Chatty? Chatty says Passassin's very quick driver. He's my preseason favorite. I don't know. So you heard it here, folks. Chatty and me like Passassin. You know, that's all I'm saying. But that was a very nice race. Some really good battles. Just a classic race, you know. Put the lineup down and go for it. But yeah, like I said, the website down below, if you want to join or know anyone who wants to join, send them the link to the website. You could sign up an application there. We are looking for a few more drivers for Platinum. By the time we get going, it should be all sorted, but Platinum's everything off. No assists. Golden's racing line only. Silver is a mixed assist class. Like I said, the Fanatec affiliation links down below. I won't be interviewing anyone since I'm by myself and We probably don't have all that sorted. Just keep it nice, short, sweet, and simple. But do keep an eye out for some more details. We got the schedule coming out, some new rule changes, which kind of been announced already in the Discord for our drivers. We have a trailer coming out, Platinum Class tomorrow, teams, cars, all the good stuff. Some other special announcements, and then, in 2 weeks' time we start this thing up, and I don't know. It's gonna be. Last year was fun and interesting. This year's gonna be. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna be. But for me, this was kind of. I haven't commentated in a while, but I could tell. I've been out of it for a little while because, man, by lap 4, my voice was gone. I don't know if anyone could tell, but by lap 4, I'm gone. I was sipping my water in between the overtakes here. But yeah, nonetheless, it was a nice preseason testing. Looking forward for season 11, a lot more to come. And other than that, just tune in tomorrow for Platinum Class preseason testing. My name is Seafreeze22, and I thank you all for watching. And until then, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.